Good morning. I'm here with Maria Carpenter Rodriguez with Maria's Homestyle Mexican Food, and there's only one way to celebrate National Tortilla Chip Day, and that is with the sides. Tortilla chips are important, but to dip them into the salsas and queso, that's even more important. But before we talk about the recipes, I kind of want to start with this one because there's kind of a cool story behind how traditional salsa is made and why it is made.
Right. So this is a molcajete, and it's a grinder, and it's a simple traditional recipe in many homes. My grandmother would make this early in the morning, prepare it for Grandpa's breakfast and then his lunch to pack away. And while he was waiting for all that to be finished, she'd make the fresh salsa and set it on the table with freshly made warm tortillas, and he'd dip into that while he waited for his breakfast.
And then too, you were saying when they would come home from dinner,
Yep.
The salsa and chips would already be out on the table.
Ready so that he had something to snack on while dinner was being finished up.
And so is that why when you go to restaurants, Mexican restaurants, they have kind of the chips and salsa for your guests?
Yes, it's just a part of the tradition.
Oh, I absolutely love that. And okay, so what is in the traditional table salsa?
Roman tomatoes, jalapeno, onion, and salt, and a little bit of garlic.
I absolutely love that. And then you boiled these actually.
Yep, you just put a little bit of water. You just want enough to boil, like steam boil your tomatoes and your jalapeno. Once the skin starts to break away from your tomatoes, you're good to go.
Oh, so simple, but I would have never been like, this is how you make salsa.
Right.
And I want to talk about, I love spice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like you can never have enough. And so this is kind of for those spices.
Right. And so this is made with yapons, which are a dried chili pepper, and tomatillos, which is like a green, almost a tomato, and raw onion, and salt again, and a little bit of water.
And what's nice is you could do it this way, but you can use a blender for those.
Yep. This one is better. With a blender, it comes out to a better texture, and it simplifies it.
And then the queso dip. Oh, you cannot get enough of that. I could drink that whole bowl. It is so good.
That's simply made with sharp cheddar cheese, evaporated milk, a little bit of paprika, salt, and that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Honestly, sometimes it's like, I feel like it should be more complicated, and it's like, it's just cheese and milk.
Right.
And then we topped it with some pico, and then you said you could
can throw in this salsa, the hot Mexican salsa on it to give it a kick and take it to the next level.
And then the tortilla chips, though, if you really want to get fancy at National Tortilla Chip Day, you can make your own tortilla chips. How do you do that, though?
Buy your store-bought corn tortillas and just cut them up into whatever shape you want and deep fry them in some oil, season them with some salt.
There you go. Done. But I know to use... Con called me out because I had mentioned I'm a notorious double dipper, especially when it comes to salsa and queso. But that's not actually good for the salsa.
No, your saliva tends to break down the shelf life. Well, it breaks down your salsa, so then it shortens your shelf life. Okay. So if you're going to want to double dip, serve yourself your own little serving, double dip all you want in there, and keep the rest of it lasting longer.
If there's anything I'm taking away from this morning, it is that. And then I asked you to kind of, what is your go-to salsa when you go to the store if you don't have time to make it?
Right.
What did you choose?
It's a yellow and a green can, and it has a duck on it.
Okay, so there you go. That's simple. But these are just a few ways you can celebrate National Tortilla Day, National Tortilla Chip Day. I mean, National Tortilla Day, too, if you want to get into the tacos early as well. But these are just some ways you can celebrate and definitely have a great day. Just grab the whole bag of chips. Just grab the whole bag.